I welcome you all in my video lesson of class 7, and the topic is integers. Integers. In previous video we have discussed various things about integers, what are whole numbers, what are natural numbers, what are integers, and we have solved exercise 1.1. Now here in exercise 1.1, what we learn, how to represent the integer on a number line and how to move a number line. If we add two positive integer, if we add one positive and one negative, if we add one negative and one positive, if we add both negative numbers, and how to move a number line. That we have understood in previous video. Now in this lesson I will try to explain the properties of integers. So let us discuss also some properties of integers. First property is called closure property. What is closure property? To understand that, let us take two examples. Suppose there are two integers 7 and 3. We know both are integers, both are positive integers. If we add them, 7 plus 3 will become 10. Now let's see. What is this? This is an integer. This is also an integer, and the sum of two integers is also an integer. Let us take another example. Minus 7 plus 3. Minus 7 plus 3 is clearly minus 4. Because when we have two integers with opposite signs, we will find the difference. And the difference of 7 and 3 is 4. And we put minus here because 7 is bigger than 3. So we take the sign of this bigger number 7. The answer is minus 4. Again, let us see. This is integer. This is another integer. And the sum of these two integers is also an integer. So what we conclude? We found that whenever we add two or more integers, we are getting another integer as our answer, as our total, as our sum. So we can say that addition is closed under, the integers are closed under addition. We can say that integers are closed under addition. What does this mean? It means सपोज एक बक्सा है, बॉक्स में लिया, उसके अंदर सारे हमने इंटीजर रखे हैं, इस बॉक्स के अंदर सभी इंटीजर्स हैं उसके अंदर, whole integer are there in that box, and if we took any two integers out of that box, कोई दो हमने इंटीजर निकाले और उनको आपस में प्लस किया, तो उनका जो आंसर है वो भी उसी बॉक्स के अंदर बंद है, उसी बॉक्स में, उसके लिए कोई और दूसरा बॉक्स नहीं खोलना है, इंटीजर के बॉक्स में ही उसका आंसर है. कुल मिलाकर दो इंटीजर को जोड़ने पर अगर हमें आंसर में इंटीजर ही मिल रहा है, जैसे कि हमने देखा मिल रहा है, तो वी विल सी that integers are closed under addition. This is the closure property. Now let us discuss about subtraction. Again, 7 minus 3. 7 is an integer, 3 is an integer. 7 minus 3 is 4. This is also an integer. Let us take another example. Suppose the question is minus 3 minus 4. Both are negative integers. This is negative, and we are subtracting them. So minus 3 minus will become 4 plus, and the answer is 1. The answer is 1. Here integer. Here also integer. So when we are subtracting two or more integers, we are getting another integer. So this is also closed under subtraction. Integers are also closed under subtraction. Now let us discuss about multiplication. If I take 4 and 3 as our integers, 4 3s are 12. This is integer, this is another integer, and this is also another integer. So 4 into 3 is 12. It means when we multiply two integers, we are getting another integer. So this is also true. So integers are also closed under multiplication. Now let us discuss about division. If we divide an integer by another integer, so 7 by 3. Now what is the value of 7 by 3? It will come in decimal as 3 to the 6, 1 remainder. So 3 3 is 9, and so on. So the value of 7 by 3 is 2.3, and the value of 1 by 2 is 0.5. You can clearly see 1 is integer, 2 is another integer. We are dividing an integer by another integer, and what we are getting? This is not an integer, this is a decimal number. So 0.5 is a decimal number, it is not an integer. So it means हम जब एक इंटीजर को दूसरे इंटीजर डिवाइड करेंगे तो ये जरूरी नहीं है कि हमें इंटीजर ही मिल भी सकता है लाइक दिस 4/2 4/2 is 2 integer, but 2/4 is not integer because this is 1/2. This is 1/2 and 1/2 is 0.5. So this division doesn't follow the closure property. The rest of the three operations follows the closure property for integers. Addition is closed, subtraction is closed, multiplication is closed. It means when I add two integer, I will get integer. When I subtract one integer from another integer, I will get integer. When I multiply two integers or more integers, I will get integer. But it is not necessary to do that. If I divide one integer from another integer, I will get an integer. It is not true for all example or integers. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हम जब एक इंटीजर को दूसरे में डिवाइड करें तो हमें इंटीजर ही मिले. In the rest of the three cases, it is true for all integers. Okay, commutative property. What does it mean? Commutative. It means, let us take for example addition. Commutativity of addition of integers. If we have an integer a, another integer b, if I am adding these two integers like this, a plus b, and you know from closure property, if I add a plus b, I will get another integer c. Left. Now, commutative property says, if I reverse the order of writing these two integers, अगर मैंने इनका लिखने का जो ऑर्डर वो चेंज कर दिया, if I write b plus c, तो हर b plus a, इनका ऑर्डर मैंने चेंज कर दिया, a plus b को b plus a लिखा, तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा? सेम आंसर मिलेगा c. अगर ये होता है, then it is true for addition that integers are commutative for addition. तो हम कहेंगे addition is commutative for integers. ऐसा हम कह सकते हैं. Let us see by taking two numbers or integers. 4 plus 5. Both are integers. And what is 4 plus 5? It is 9. Now what is 5 plus 4? It is also 9. So what we observe? We observe that 4 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. It means integers are commutative. It means if I am adding two or more integers, the answer will be same irrespective of their orders. हमने किसी भी ऑर्डर में लिखे उनको जोड़ने पर आंसर हमेशा सेम आएगा. It means addition is commutative of for integers. What about subtraction? Now let us take 5 minus 4 is 1, and if I change the order, 4 minus 5 is minus 1. Now it is clearly observed that 5 minus 4 is not equal to 4 minus 5. हमने देखा 5 minus 4 क्या 1 आया and 4 minus 5 क्या minus 1 आया. तो ये और ये इक्वल नहीं है. 1 is not equal to minus 1. It means हम जब सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो क्या होता है? तो उनके ऑर्डर चेंज करने पर आंसर चेंज करता है. It means it is not commutative. It is not commutative. No, it is not commutative. Now for multiplication, let us take example for multiplication. 7 into 3 is 21 and 3 into 7 is also 21. Can you see? In both cases the answer is same. So 7 into 3 is 3 into 7. So it is commutative because after changing the order of integers, the answer is not changing. For division, 4/2 is 2. You all know. This is integer, this is another integer, and we are dividing it. 4/2 is 2, and 2/4 is 0.5 because this is 1/2 and 1/2 is 0.5. So it is not getting same answer after changing the order of integers. So it is also not true for division. So what we observe that addition is commutative, addition of integer is commutative, subtraction of integer is not commutative, multiplication of integer is commutative, and division of integer is not commutative. So here yes, no, yes, no. This is the commutative property of integers. Okay. Now third property is called associativity of integers. Associative property. What is associative property? For addition. for addition, if a plus b plus c, here we have three integers a, b and c. Three of them are integers. If a plus b plus c is a plus b plus c. Now what is this? Look here. Here in the bracket I have taken b plus c, and here in the bracket I have taken a plus b. What does it mean? It means that here on the left hand side of the equation, first I am adding these two numbers, these two integers b and c, and the sum is added to a. Here first I am adding a and b, then sum is added to c. Let us take an example. 2 plus 3 plus 4. What is equal to? 3 plus 4 is 7, and 2 plus 7 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. So first these two are added. 3 plus 4 is 7 and 2 plus 7 is 9. Now let's see for this case. If I add 2 plus 3 first, इन दोनों को पहले जोड़ता हूँ, then 4 and 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 4 is also 9. So हमने क्या देखा? हमने देखा कि तीन इंटीजर हैं, उनको जोड़ते वक्त हमने पहले कोई भी दो ले लिए, चाहे हम इसको ले लें चाहे इसको ले लें, कोई भी दो लिए और उसको तीसरे में जोड़ा और उनको फिर चेंज किया. अब इन दो को हमने पहले ले लिया और उसको जोड़ा, तो हर बार क्या आया आंसर? सेम ही आया. दिस इज द एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी. सो एडिशन इज एसोसिएटिव. आपको समझ में आया होगा. 3 plus 4 पहले लिया और उसका आंसर 7 आया. 7 plus 2 क्या आंसर 9 आया. अब 2 plus 3 पहले लिया, अब हमने पहला दूसरा पहले ले लिया. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 3 also 9. So this is associative. Now let us discuss about subtraction. Take same number 2 minus 3 minus 4. What is 2 minus 3 minus 4? So first we solve this part. 3 minus 4 will give us minus 1, because 3 and 4, 3 और 4 ये पॉजिटिव है, यहाँ पर प्लस का साइन है, इस ब्रैकेट को बाहर रखते हैं. देखो ये प्लस है माइनस है, जब प्लस और माइनस को क्या करते हैं? डिफरेंस निकालते हैं. जब डिफरेंस निकालेंगे तो क्या होगा? 4 और 3 का डिफरेंस 1 आएगा, because minus 4 is bigger number, so we will take minus here. So it will become 2 minus minus plus 1, and the answer is 3. Now we will take these two integers and we will write like that. 2 minus 3 minus 4. Here 2 minus 3 again minus 1, because 3 is bigger, so minus 1, and because the signs are opposite, so plus minus minus. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 and minus 4. Both are negatives, so both will be added. Minus and minus, minus 5. So here the answer is 3, here the answer is minus 5. So this is not equal to this. Here they both answers are the same, but here the answers are not same. So subtraction is not associative. For multiplication, 2 into 3 into 4. First we take these two integers. 3 into 4 is 12, 12 into 2 is 24. Now I take these two first. 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24. 3 into 4, 12, 3 4 are 12, 12 is 24. Now this 2 into 3, 6, 6 4 are 24. So both are same, so we can say that multiplication is associative. For division, it is obvious that division will not be associative, because 2 is divided by 3 divided by 2. So first we solve this bracket. 3 divided by 4 can be written as 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4. Now, if I divide this 2 by 3 by 4, what will I do? I will convert this sign of division into multiplication, and I will just reverse this fraction like this. 2 4s are 8, 8 by 3. The answer is 8 by 3. Now I will take these two first. 2 by 3, then by 4. This will become 2 by 3 divided by 4. So this will be reversed. I can write 1 here, and this fraction, if I convert this sign of division into multiplication, this will be converted and this will become 1 by 4. So 2 1s are 2, 3 4s are 12, or it can be written as 1 by 6. So the answer is 1 by 6. The answer is 8 by 3. Answers are not same. So the division is not consecutive. So you see, addition is associative. Addition is associative. Subtraction is not associative. Multiplication is associative, and division is not associative. So these were the three properties of integers, where you see by taking various examples that which operation satisfies which property for integers. Now, another new topic is additive identity. What is additive identity for integers? We are talking about integers. Additive identity. Let us take an example. Suppose this is an integer a. एक इंटीजर है. अब इसमें हम क्या ऐड करें कि हमें आंसर में a ही मिले? ऐसा कौन सा इंटीजर इसमें ऐड किया जाए? इंटीजर ऐड किया जाए कि इस a में उसको जोड़ने पर प्लस करने पर a ही मिले. बड़ा आसान समझना चाहिए इसको. सपोज मैंने आपको 10 चॉकलेट दी और फिर कुछ चॉकलेट और दी, और मेरी चॉकलेट देने के बाद आपके पास 10 की चॉकलेट बची, तो आपको मैंने कितनी चॉकलेट दी? बिल्कुल सही, 0. आपको मैंने एक भी चॉकलेट नहीं दी, क्योंकि इफ a is added to 0, what will we get? We will get a. So this 0 is added to any integer, doesn't make any change to this integer. इस 0 को हम किसी भी इंटीजर में ऐड करें, उस इंटीजर की आइडेंटिटी में कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा, वो जो था वही रहेगा. जैसे 7 plus 0 will be 7, minus 3 plus 0 will be minus 3, minus 4 plus 0 will be minus 4. So this 0 does not change the identity of any integer by adding it. That's why we call it additive identity. So 0 is called additive identity for all integers. This is additive identity. Another thing is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative. Same thing here, but the operation is changed here. Here operation is addition, and here the operation is multiplication. Which number should I multiply with a so that the product will be a as the same? A में क्या multiply करूँ कि वो a ही रहे? तो it is very easy. A into 1 is a, 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 1 is 3, 4 into 1 is 4, minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. तो 1 को किसी भी इंटीजर में मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए तो वो इंटीजर नहीं बदलता, सेम रहता है, वही रहता है जो पहले था. So 1 is called multiplicative identity. 0 is called additive identity because by adding 0 it doesn't change the identity of the number, and multiplicative identity is 1 because by multiplying 1 any integer doesn't make any change in the integer. इस 1 को किसी भी इंटीजर मल्टीप्लाई करिए वो इंटीजर बिल्कुल वही रहता है जो पहले था. So these are the two more concepts. Now another concept is inverse or reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse? Inverse means ulta, opposite. So if I have a number a, now इस a में हमें क्या मल्टीप्लाई करें कि हमारा जो आंसर है वो 1 आ जाए? इस a को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करें कि हमारा आंसर 1 आ जाए? If I multiply this a with 1 by a, what will happen? This a will cancel this a 1 is a, and 1 is a 1. Let us take another number, integer. 2 into 1 by 2 is 1, because 2 cancels 2. 1 is a 1. 3 into minus 1 by 3, minus 3, and 1 upon minus 1 by 3. Oh sorry, 1 upon minus 3, 1 upon minus 3. This will cancel this, and 1 comes out 1. So what is multiplicative inverse of any number? If we have a number n, the multiplicative inverse of this number will be 1 by n. If I have a number minus n, the multiplicative inverse of this number will become 1 upon minus n. So करना क्या है अपने को, अगर हमें कोई भी नंबर दिया हुआ है, इंटीजर दिया हुआ है, उसका हमें मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स पूछा है, तो उसको क्या करना है, उसको एक फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में लिखना है जिसका न्यूमरेटर क्या होगा 1. ये चीज दोनों चलती है. if the multiplicative inverse or the word can be used reciprocal यूज करते हैं हम लोग. Reciprocal of n is 1 by n, then the reciprocal of 1 by n is n. If reciprocal of minus n is 1 by minus n, then reciprocal of 1 by minus n is minus n. ये दोनों से रेसिप्रोकल है. इसका रेसिप्रोकल ये, इसका रेसिप्रोकल ये. 2 का रेसिप्रोकल 1 by 2 और 1 by 2 का रेसिप्रोकल 1. 3 का रेसिप्रोकल 1 by 3 और 1 by 3 का रेसिप्रोकल 3. ये दोनों उस चलते हैं. तो जस्ट क्या करना है, अगर 3 है तो उसको 1 by 3 लिख देना है, और 1 by 3 है तो उसको उल्टा करके 3 by 1 या फिर 3 लिख देना है. दिस इज कॉल्ड मल्टीप्लिकेटिव इनवर्स और रेसिप्रोकल. कंडीशन क्या होनी चाहिए कि अगर दो हमने किसी नंबर को और उसके रेसिप्रोकल को लिखा है तो उनका जो प्रोडक्ट है मल्टीप्लिकेशन वो बनाना चाहिए. लेट अस चेक. क्या 4 1 by 8 ये आपस में रेसिप्रोकल है? क्या हम कह सकते हैं कि 4 और 1 by 8 रेसिप्रोकल हैं? Let us check. If I multiply both these numbers, what will I get? 4 1 are 4, 4 2 are 8. This is 1 by 2. So this is not equal to 1. तो हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि 1 by 8 4 का रेसिप्रोकल है. 1 by 8 4 का रेसिप्रोकल नहीं है. So what is the reciprocal of 4? That is 4 into 1 by 4. 4 1 are 4. That is 1. Now answer is 1. So we can say 1 by 4 is reciprocal of 4. Similarly, 4 is reciprocal of 1 by 4. So these were some properties and definitions of very important topics of this exercise. Now I hope you will solve exercise 1.2.